Hey guys, this is your hostess Liberty, and welcome to another Tiny Teams game. Now, for those of you who don't know, every August there is 2 weeks or so that is dedicated to the Tiny Teams events. And it basically showcases a lot of small games made by small developers, and they're pretty cool games. There's a host of live streams, demos, sales, pages, just a lot devoted to checking out these games that are made by small teams of devs. Now, the pages disappeared. It was going to happen eventually. I thought that might be the case, so I can't link you to the pages, but I can link you to the games. So that is what I will be doing. So from here on forwards, you won't see me mentioning much about the actual page itself. But yeah, the page is gone as of this post. Rip. Anyway. Yeah. Today is one of those games. And that is Deep Pixel Melancholy. I have no idea what this game is about. I cannot remember for the life of me, but we'll just jump on in and check it out. I dream I'm a storm trapping the city under endless snow. Usually sleep feels like a dark blanket covering my mind, but today I'm the one stretched out across the sky. I hit the window. I shatter it and cling to the frozen pane. I just don't want to lose the feeling of flying. Just to start yet another day of a life stuck in the icy snow. The long night. I love this little cursor. Time to get up. Wakey wakey. Rise and shine. Another morning and I wake up exhausted again, aiming for a new personal record. It's Wednesday. I should get ready for work, but instead I roll over and curl up under my scratchy blanket. The clock is mocking me, stopped just a minute before the alarm. This is how it always happens. The last minute drags on forever, and then the alarm blares out of nowhere. Might just send it to the institute. Feels like an anomaly, anomaly for those bunker kids. I might just toss it. I stand up, blanket still draped over my shoulders, and slap the alarm off. I once thought keeping the clock far away was a smart idea, as if a few extra steps would wake me up. But the moment it's quiet, my legs go weak. I wobble, aiming to flop back into the warm bed. A sudden gust of wind makes my heart skip a beat. Fucking storm. Oh, it's freezing. Gotta close the window or the snow will get in. I shove the wind back out and warm my hands in the radiator. Crappy weather. If I could, I'd sleep right through till spring. That is, if the winter ever ends at all. City's under polar night. The sun hasn't shown up for 6 weeks. It's buried beneath this storm. Sometimes I think it'll swallow the whole town and nobody will ever notice we're gone. The more I think about it, the more I want a hot summer. Hot summers are overrated. I know my eyes will burn, but I have to turn on the light. My hand automatically goes for the switch above the chair. Okay. Oh, no, continue. What's this? Okay. It's not... Okay. I drag myself towards the bathroom for my morning routine. Shower, teeth, cookies, tea, my show. My life's like a stuck VHS tape. Nothing's changed since I started working. After college, I took all sorts of gigs, but now I'm just pushing papers in some office. Turns out they do need people like me, especially at that research institute. Piles of paperwork every day. Time's tight. I slip off into the thermals, then my office monkey outfit. Oh, I can hover over shit. My family's greatest heirloom, a set of china. Gotta fix that peeling wallpaper before something crawls in. If I straighten my tie just so, maybe it passes as business attire. Just need my jacket. I pause, staring at the door. Part of me wants to turn around and binge the new show I just downloaded. If only watching series paid the bills. Alright, focus, just open the door. I like to tell myself it'll get easier, but nope, the day's only just starting. Lucky me, my stairwell is a depressing blue instead of hospital green or grimy beet. These plants always looked awful, like there was an official requirement to mutilate it. If only utility people repainted it more often than once in a blue moon. My mailbox is crammed with paper. Guess I should check them. There are some bills in this junk. Better grab those. Love to toss the whole mailbox instead. Shame won't fit anything. Utility charges are past due. Your service will be disconnected. Basically everything but cold water and heat. Computer repair. Radio market guys don't look like that. Too young and cheerful. Greenhouses in the far north are pretty handy, but not for me. Chairs. So much junk crammed in here. Each bill drains me while prices keep going up. Bills, bills, bills. Institute a natural phenomena. I'll fly from my current job. They're not hiring anymore. More bills. What the hell is this one for? Final notice. They'll cut off almost everything tomorrow. I don't like people who look too happy. The electricity or gas means no cooking, and without hot water, life's pointless. I'm short of cash. This sucks. Really sucks. I need a plan. But nothing's coming to mind. Are you not getting paid from this work that you're doing? Just don't get sick. Time to tighten the belt again. Same houses, cars, people, as if someone copy-pasted them over and over. Everyone squeezes into the packed trolley bus, even though there's an empty one right behind it. I hop over a snow pile and grab the railing. Window seat I always take is free. Yeah, you'd get into the packed one because the body heat would make it much warmer. The empty one's probably cold as fuck. My head naturally leads against the cold glass. Time to relax, just for a bit. The city hums, creaks, clatters, strains under the snow. Streetlights glow over narrow sidewalks, barely a soul in sight. They took down the New Year's lights too soon, made things cozier. As a kid I loved winter, now I keep wishing it never comes. Better yet, I'd escape to the sea, somewhere people don't even believe in cold. Oh, trust me, I live in Australia, it's cold everywhere. New South Wales currently has snow. That's crazy. I don't think you realise how crazy that is. New South Wales is very close to... It borders Queensland. Queensland is the tropical state, right? On the other border... so it's got 3 borders. New South Wales has 3 borders. We're not counting Canberra for this. The top border is Queensland. The border to the left is Northern Territory. And I think also South Australia. They sort of connect. And below them is Victoria. Victoria is the coldest state. Tasmania is the coldest state, but Victoria is still sort of like a chill state. New South Wales tends to have decent weather. Queensland above it is tropical, as I said. Northern Territory and South Australia are both pretty warm places. Northern Territory and Western Australia being the hottest ones, but Northern Territory is definitely a hot one. Granted, there is a mountain range between most of New South Wales and friggin' Northern Territory, South Australia, but still, the fact that they got snow, and I'm talking deep snow, is crazy. So yeah, that's madness. Anyway, so yeah, Australia's kind of cold at the moment. At least in my areas. As a kid, I love winter. I already read that. Yeah, right. Icebergs start sweating before I can afford that. Of course, the moment I dream of a vacation, trouble sneaks up behind me. Your ticket? Young man, you hear me? Pay for your ticket. I'll pay for it. 1 ticket, please. Here, don't miss your stop. Okay. 19. Guess I finally drew a lucky number. Oh, I guess he has a sort of like thing that he does. That's cute. Here, don't miss your stop. The shortest conversation I've ever had. The big woman stamps off, instantly forgetting I exist. I've never met a polite ticket inspector, and it's no surprise, that job will toughen you up. Being nice doesn't pay. It's like a second job, draining all your energy for free. Nobody wants that. I stare out the window, now thinking about money, not the sea. Less cash now. Not much, but still, every tiny thing eats into my small savings. Being good doesn't pay either. Here we are, the Institute of Natural Phenomena. In summer, it's a nice spot for lunch. Despite the name, they don't control the weather. The building looks like a giant radiator. They toss slag in the slippery steps. Gotta give them credit for that. Scientific Research Institute for Natural Phenomena at the far north, specialized center for hydrometeorology, environmental monitoring, and experimental developments. Why not throw in the whole alphabet? Okay, well, here we are. According to the flyer, scientists here conduct research on meteorology, climatology, and the study of weather anomalies. It sounds fancy, but means nothing. In reality, they just monitor the weather. Every day I go through piles of paperwork, and it all makes this place seem like the most ordinary office ever. Every time I walk in, I can't shake the feeling that this is ground zero for the zombie apocalypse, or worse. Someone put plants everywhere, and brightens up the bleak lobby. Elevator only goes down. Damn step, everyone trips over it. Senior research staff, never have seen a single one of them. Probably something famous. Weather research, that's me, working in records management. Too quiet. They say the institute is packed with sensitive equipment, hence the soundproofing. Silence is suffocating, feels like a bunker. Part of the building is underground, only lab coats and security get access. Anton once said some scientists stay down there for years, making crazy money for top secret projects. Tall tales, but with them this place is dead boring. I glance around while changing shoes. Anton and Valentin are hanging out near my desk. This paper lived a better life as a tree. Thanks for the reminder. A person lives a lot of weeks. Only 2,800? I love Australia. I'm sorry. I just do. Our culture of work to live to work. No, work to live. Yeah. Our work to life culture is so good. We get paid pretty well, and we're not expected to do over hours work. If we do over hours, you get paid time and a half, and if you do it on a public holiday or work on a public holiday or anything like that, you get double time or double time and a half depending on the holiday and what you're doing. Like, even if you're asked to stay overtime like half an hour, you will get paid time and a half for that time. And if they expect you in on the weekend when you weren't scheduled in, you get time and a half. It doesn't matter. Like, they're fucking good about it. And you can say no. You can say no. And they can't do anything about it lawfully. Also, Australia's... look, I freely admit I live in a very lucky country. We have so many laws that protect the populace, and a lot of people from other countries, when they come here, they're like, oh, it's so restrictive, oh, there's so many laws, there's so many rules. Yeah, but it's to help everybody. Don't get me started on the new shit that's going on with the privacy and that's fucked, right? I fully agree, that's fucked. That's fucked up. They can go fuck themselves for that. But for the main part, yeah, we might get fined for jaywalking, but it's in order to make sure that everybody's safe. Oh, we get fined if we don't put our helmets on when we're riding a bike? Yeah, so that our brains don't leak out of our ears if we have a crash. You know? Shit like that. Oh, you get fined for littering? Yeah, because it causes bushfires, bitch. There have been bushfires caused by people littering by throwing glass bottles around and then catching on fire from the sun. It's happened before. Or cigarettes. People throwing cigarettes out a window of a speeding car, catching fire. Yeah. So we're very... Plus, we like our environment clean. So that's why we can walk around with shoes off. Yeah, we do that. Because the environment is pretty clean. We look at each other. If somebody litters, they get called out for it. Like, it... And fined. And fined for it. You can dob them in. Not that I ever have, but you could. But the thing is, it is restrictive in some ways. But it doesn't feel restrictive. Because the things that are restricted are things that most normal, polite people don't fucking do anyway. Run naked through the street. Yeah, okay. That's not something normal people usually do. Usually. You know? Throw litter on the ground. Yeah, most normal, polite people don't do that shit. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm off on a bender. It's late. I'm grumpy. I'm just thankful for living in a country where we have a lot of good shit. And I feel bad for those who don't. Like weeks off. We get full paid weeks off when you're working full time. Yeah. And sometimes more, because some work go on break over Christmas. Like some workplaces go on break over Christmas for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. And that's still paid time off. In addition to the 4 weeks that you're legally allowed to have off. So, you know, that's a thing. Anyway, the long night. Scientists study global anomaly. Wednesday, January 14. Price for whatever. Okay. Glance around while changing shoes. Anton and Valentine are hanging around near my desk. Anton reeks of cologne, so strong it's like sniffing gasoline. Valentine, as always, is just Valentine. Nothing stands out except maybe his tie. Not like we're friends, but there's this little ritual between us. Keeps us from dying of boredom. As for the office, no idea how it is in the big cities, but for us, this is luxury. Only ever saw desk dividers in movies. Too bad the pay sucks, just like everywhere else. Or maybe they cut down on our apartment only. Still don't get why our department even exists. It's just drowning in endless paperwork. Hey, somebody has to do the paperwork so everybody else can do their jobs. I trudge to my desk where a fresh avalanche of files is already waiting. My task for the day. Yo, Igor, how's the end of the world? What? If you mean my bills... Wait, how do you even know about that? I'm on about the world ending, and you're stuck on bills. Wake up, man. The planet's busted. Go easy on him. He hasn't grasped the scale of the disaster yet. Soon enough, everyone will get it and strip down and dance naked on the tables. Did this long night fry your brains? Sun's gone. Doesn't happen every day. Thoughts? Seems like big nothing. Yeah, right. The polar night should have ended yesterday, and now there's a wild storm coming. Must be a logical reason that isn't straight up doomsday. Eagle's acting way too calm. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he's a shaman who summoned the storm himself. Yeah, sure, if I controlled the weather, utility workers would suffer first. Finally got a joke out of you. And the day got a little brighter. Alright, jokes aside, management is actually freaking out. The Institute's sensors are going haywire. Big emergency meeting. They'll blame it on factory emissions. Bet you a beer. Speaking of beer, found a bar called The Door. Looks interesting. Come with me tomorrow. Smooth topic change. What's the occasion? It's only Thursday. Exactly. We'll do it like the Brits. Drink on Thursday so the hangover kills Friday instead of Saturday. You sure that's a thing in England? Absolutely. My friend in the UK says they don't even have lunch without a pint. By the weekend, they're right as rain. No need to ask twice. I'm in. I'll pass. Just got a stack of bills. Come on, Igor. My treat. We need to party on this long night away. Fine, whatever. Very persuasive, Anton. Shame we can't go now. I'll take that as a firm yes. Attaboy. Alright, back to work before the boss finds out how much fun we're having. See you in the kitchen when the coffee's gone. If they cut off the hot water tomorrow, at least I can still get drunk. My shoulders slump as I'm left alone. Didn't realize how much tension built up during all that chit-chat. Slipped off the social radar. Gotta keep chatting in check. As usual, I try to focus on work over the office noise. As usual, I wish I could go deaf for a while. Ooh, it's moving. Yeah, drink my coffee. Before I know it, the day will be over. You're killing it, Igor. That's what I studied for. Alrighty. What am I supposed to do? Keep up the pace. Anton drops by at lunch. That's how I find out the girl behind me is seeing rumors are spreading. Tomorrow's a real wave of cuts. Everyone's guessing why, but I already know. Management finally realized our department is useless. But no, that's stupid. No way they're doing mass layoffs. This is a serious institute. They don't just shoot from the hip. Someone just got unlucky. That's all. By the end of the day, the office stirs like an anthill. Goodbyes, footsteps, doors closing. No one stays late. Wait for the voices to fade. Better lose 5 minutes than leave with a crowd. Whole time I just stare at my desk. Weird. Anton's still here. Someone's gonna get a pile of unfinished work. Last guy you'd expect to stay late. Well, look who it is. Why are you still here? Been asking around in HR, but they clammed up. Bad sign, considering the layoff rumors. Yeah. Anyway, the boss came by this morning. Asked me to tell you and a couple others to see him tomorrow. Told everyone else, but forgot you, sorry. Nothing seemed off this morning, you know? Think they'll fire us? You really think they'll fire everyone tomorrow? No clue, man. When I was in HR, they were talking about some lists. Went dead silent when I walked in. Maybe they're picking a few for the slaughter. Any other news? Nope, boss is still in their meeting. Radio silence. Had everyone slacking even more today. As if that was possible. Well, hang in there. Have as good an evening as you can. Never been called into the boss's office before. No matter how I spin it, I doubt it's for a bonus. I just want to go home. I feel like all my screws are coming loose. If I stay here any longer, I might fall apart completely. I make it home on autopilot, half asleep the whole way, only snapping back when I find myself outside a grocery store. Selection's crap, frozen food sucks, but it's close. Need to grab something, only tea and cookie crumbs left in my kitchen. It was easier when I worked another store, better food plus the employment discount. Not the weather to act like a foodie. Still kind of craving something special. Oysters, maybe? Hell, I don't even know what they look like. Pretty sure I'm mixing them up with something else. Shelves are packed today. Merchandising is an unfamiliar concept here. Okay. Why isn't the sausage in the fridge? Oh, smells fine. Not sure if bread or bricks. No matter how much canned meat I eat, I still can't bulk up. Pasta. Can't go wrong with that. Shame they stopped selling the biggest bottles. Alright. Gotta grab the essentials. Lowest price, highest calories. No treats today. The change I could have spent on them now is sitting... Okay, so... Oh, so... One pasta. Beef stew. Bread. Or another beef stew. My inner nutritionist just died. Oh, one day of this won't kill us. Time to head home, watch a show, and go to bed. We got beef stew and we got pasta. That's, that's a good dish. We could mix pasta and beef stew and then keep it in the fridge. So we've got like two mixes, and then have beef stew for another day. So we've got 3 days worth, That's not going to keep us for long. Not up well today, but thoughts of starving and joblessness are creeping in. Gotta ignore them. After all, tomorrow's another day. I almost forgot about my utility debts. Ah, shit. I've walked between those garages my whole life. The road's paved with broken glass. Trash will be here in summer. Still don't know a single neighbour. Couldn't even picture their faces. It's like they spawn at random. It's crowded here, lots of people. But the only thing connecting them shared is a dumpster. No clue why these windows are pink. You'd think I'm the only loner, but no. Close to night, the gloomier the blocks. I've listened to the silence of stairwells, hallways, apartments. Most of the talking here is done by TVs. People are so distant they wouldn't notice a body buried in the snow right outside their door. That's life. When things get tough, you're on your own. No help's coming. What the hell? Power's out. Snow stings my eyes, the cold burns my face. Was this storm in the news? Something's wrong. I can't see the sky. Need to get inside now. My vision blurs, my eyes ache. Ugh, perfect. The wind slams from all sides, crushing me. No escaping it in this damn plastic bag. Shit. Gotta move somewhere, find shelter. I see no houses, nothing. I feel nothing. It's like I'm swept out of my body. I try to scream, but only a snowy crunch comes from my throat. It's so cold, I feel like I could break. Don't do something, I'll freeze to death. Can already see the headlines. Unidentified body found behind garages. Anton and Valentin would be all over this. Stupid way to die, but not the worst. Feels wrong that I'm thinking about it so casually. Try to focus, but the storm scatters my thoughts. Am I still standing? Or already buried in the snow? Wait, the game just died. What? It just died on me. Okay, continue. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that. We saw that. Alright. Spam, 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 spam. Spam, 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 spam. Try to focus, but the storm can't hold on. What? Someone's there. There's a person. Feelings creep back into my body. I still float weightless, but at least I'm not falling apart. There is a person. Force a step forward. My joints crack as they break free from the ice. Turn around. Just turn around. Why are people so blind? One step and I'm safe. No, don't go, bastard. I yell, but the wind shreds my words and throws them back at me. I'll catch up. The wind rages, and just like that the storm ends. Silence swallows everything. The snow piles up, glittering like diamond dust. My grocery bag dangles from my hand. I've forgotten all about it. I wasn't there yesterday. I look around. No one, just graffiti on the wall I mistook for a person. My throat itches, a cough shakes me, then sudden headache and nausea hit. Oh, what the hell? Need to get home before I puke right here. Even after an insanely hot shower, the shivers won't stop. Frost has settled somewhere deep inside me. Annoying. If only I could be there now. I thank my past self for buying real food. Dinner and hot tea bring me back to life, if only slightly. Year's barely begun, but today already feels like the worst. My nose won't start running. I can feel myself getting sick. I stir my only packet of paracetamol into boiling water. What? Why are you stirring the packet in? My dude, you only need like 2. Nothing left in the med stash, just charcoal tablets and gauze that reeks of hospital. While searching for cheap drug alternatives online, my screen flashes the blue screen of death. No! Oh, for fuck's sake. I try and fail to revive my PC, but the fever's getting worse. Useless. Go to bed if you're feeling sick. Jesus! Staying up is not going to help. Just sleep. Sleep will help. Spent years saving for this thing. Birthday gift to myself. I crawl into bed, pulling the blanket over me. It'll be okay. People always say that, but it's bullshit. Life doesn't change just because you ask nicely. Tomorrow will be the same. Hell, probably worse. Okay, I know people say it'll be okay, things will get better, blah blah blah. And yeah, that's true. But sometimes a good outlook on life can help with that. And I know being in depression and melancholy and whatnot is bullshit and it doesn't help your feelings. But at least try and look at the bright side of things. Like, find something cool that's good that's going on. Anything. I don't know. It's easier said than done, isn't it? Everything points to tomorrow wrecking me completely. This will never end. It will end one day. A money tree, and I'm still broke. Not every roof gets cleaned this well. Time to take 'em down. They've been drying for 2 days now. Morning again. Somehow I made it. Fever's gone, nose is clear, no sign of the illness. I was in that miracle packet. Gotta buy more. Huh? What's up with the clock? Why is it... Wait, my PC's alive? I leap out of bed and rush to my desk. This isn't a dream. Holy shit, it's still working. Oh. I smack my alarm clock without looking. Doesn't even piss me off today. Best morning in ages. Hope it sticks till I face the boss. If they fire me, I'll fight for layoff pay. At least I'll cover my utility debts. Weird. Utilities were supposed to be shut off today, but the power's still on. Come on again. I locked that latch last night. This place is damn architectural crime. Any day now I'll be collapsed and bury me alive. I dig through my nightstand. Old school notebooks, dusty dumbbells. Oh, there it is. Roll of duct tape. That's what I need. Time to seal up this window for good. Oh, hello? Oh. There. No problem duct tape can't fix. I hate winter. Oh, feeling this good, might as well head to work early. If there's power, I can turn on the light. Luckily, the utility office forgot about me. Thanks to that, my morning goes as usual, except my groceries are missing. At least the strings are tight. The secret feature covering a giant hole in the wall. It was my birthday. Mum invited her co-workers so we wouldn't celebrate alone. What? My groceries are missing? Okay, I feel like we're in a time loop or something. So it's the kitchen. Fridge, shelves, only yesterday's leftovers. No clue where the rest went. Was I that out of it? I'll deal with it later. Breakfast is whatever's left. No show today. Just news about the long night. Another storm's coming. Valentin was wrong about the factory emissions. Should have bet him a beer. One link leads to another and I get sucked in. I glance at the clock. Shit, late again. I throw my clothes like a firefighter and run out the door. Oh, another nearly empty trolley. My inner battery's dying. Morning energy didn't last that long. I squirm in my seat, replaying the upcoming talk with the boss. I'm usually great at imaginary conversations, but this time nothing clicks. Oh, hell, not her again. And again, maybe not. I did pay. Crap, what about today? I don't even have any change. Your ticket? Good morning to you too. Young man, pay for your ride. Just a sec. Well? I'm getting it. Not the only one riding, you know. No money, get off at the next stop. You want me to freeze to death? Not my problem. Thought you'd sneak a ride? I know your type. How about I pay tomorrow? We've already had the pleasure twice. Third time's a charm. Kid, this is the first time I've seen you, and I've got a good eye for faces. So, you paying or what? Wait, where did... Oh, found some change after all. Here's your ticket. Sheesh, wasted enough time on you. Numbers look familiar. Big woman moves on. She's off to shake down the next poor soul. At least this time we've had a full conversation. Could have sworn I spent those coins yesterday. I like pulling cash from nowhere. Just no idea how I did it. Dig through my other pockets, then check my wallet. There's the cash I thought I'd spent on groceries. Did I even go to the store yesterday, or just imagine it? Maybe I went straight home. Would explain why there's no food. I never bought any. My days blur together so much I'm starting to lose track. Maybe I should get my head checked. At least that's still free. Then again, what is the shrink gonna tell me? Get more sleep, stress less, eat apples, be the apple. If I get fired today, sleep won't be a problem anymore. No one actually sorts anything out. Yeah, I hate corporate BS. Loud sneeze echoes through the office, followed by fragments of chatter and keyboard clacks. Everything is as usual. All the stranger then, when I glance back, a chill creeps down my spine. Must have dragged the cold in from outside. I change shoes and head straight to the boss's office. Door's locked. No lights inside. I knock. Nothing moves behind the matte window. Brilliant. He's the one who told me to come. I stand there like a lost kid at a train station, then give up and drag myself to my desk. Yo, Igor, how's the end of the world? Like a hangover. Ran into the same damn ticketing inspector for the second day in a row. I'm on about the world ending. You're stuck on inspectors? Wake up, man. The planet's busted. Go easy on him. He hasn't grasped the scale of the disaster yet. Soon enough, everyone will get it and strip down and dance naked on the tables. Use that one, Val. Huh? Igor, did you read the news about a long night and the storm barreling in? Yeah, nothing's changed since yesterday. Since yesterday? Damn, Igor's a seer. Maybe he's a shaman who summoned the storm himself. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Alright, jokes aside, management is actually freaking out. Institute sensors are going haywire. Big emergency meeting. They'll blame it on factory emission. Bet your beer. Speaking of beer, come with me tomorrow, Hold up. You're gonna tell us about some bar, right? Like the whole Thursdays are pub nights in England thing? Whoa, you know about that? Got British friends too. No, you just told us yesterday. Are you messing with me? Well, way too good for low-effort pranks. I just wanted to grab a beer and hey, tomorrow's Thursday. Today is Thursday. I want to check the calendar. What the... Anton, what about the boss? You said he wanted to see me today. Oh, shit, right. He came here like half an hour ago and, yeah, told you to visit tomorrow. Where is he now? Off to the big meeting with the higher-ups. Oh, you've really done your homework. Got your lines memorized and everything. Igor, seriously, are you okay? Doesn't feel like the time for practical jokes. Anyway, let's get back to pretending to work. Boss might actually come back. Right, Val. Igor, let's hit the store during lunch, yeah? We could use some air. You just need sleep. Mixed up days of the week. Anton and Valentin wandered back to their cubicles, but I'm frozen in place. What day is it? Can't believe I forgot a grocery run, but a whole day? How do I remember the bar thing then? And the mail, some ads and bills as yesterday? Seriously need to see a doctor. Nervous exhaustion's a thing, right? Feels like that, stress and all. Need to distract myself. Stop overthinking and get to work, right now. Ah, yes, my favourite no-brainer paperwork. I'll shuffle it all up and go. Page is still warm from the printer. Sharp enough to cut ya. Run my hand over the text. The ink's dry, nothing rubs off. Fancy printers here, like everything else. I study each document. Most of it's nonsense, or just way over my head. But if I really focus, it feels like I already sorted through this exact stack yesterday. Or did I? Every day is a flood of paperwork. I never actually read it. Anton steps by during lunch, says the girl behind me got laid off. People say the real wave of layoffs hits tomorrow. This has happened before. This has happened before. I freeze, staring at my desks. My hands shake. Why is everyone acting like this is new? My throat's dry. I sip my coffee. It's gone cold and sour. I spit it back into the mug, coughing. Tug at my tie. Not sure if I want to flip the desk or hide under it. What do I even do? No idea, but I can't stay here. Everyone's gone mad. I need to get away. Screw this. I bolt out of the office with just my jacket. Anton shouts something after me, but I'm not listening. Snow's getting into my crappy shoes. Of course the boss isn't coming. Gotta be patient. Hopefully that mystery drug from yesterday's still doing its magic. Keep looking over my shoulder for no reason. No one's following me, just windows glowing into the buildings behind. Behind those windows are retirees, students, school kids, and the unemployed. I wish someone would stick their head out and yell that I'm fine. No one's around. Lights are on, but nobody's home. Oh, Officer Koplov, ID check. Sir, come here, please. The officer catches my eye like he's waiting for me to run away. Your ID, please? Don't carry one. Is something wrong? It's a routine check. Got anything with your photo on it? Here's my work pass. It has my picture. His face is frozen. Let's see. So you work at the institution. Occupation? It says right there I'm a document controller. Workday's not over. Why aren't you there? Heading home. Got sick yesterday. Left early today. Doesn't look like you're sick. Can I ask why you stopped me? Igor Fyodorovich. You keep looking over your shoulder and you seem really on edge. Also part of your illness? Fine, you want the truth? I've been reliving the same day twice now. People say the same things. Events repeat. I've seen it all before. Did the police stop you yesterday too? No, yesterday was normal. Today's a total shit show. Igor Fyodorvich, have you consumed alcohol or any substances? What? No, of course not. That would explain a lot. Stares at me in silence. I honestly don't care anymore. Saying it out loud makes me feel better. My feet are so frozen I'd take about anything to start moving again. Finally hands back my pass with a scowl. You're free to go. No reason to detain you. But I'll be honest, your behavior's suspicious. I hope I won't regret letting you go. I just want to go home. Then wait for the bus. They say a storm's coming. It's dangerous out here. You're so smart. Give me a ride. As soon as the cop car pulls away, the thoughts come flooding in. I picture myself in handcuffs, crammed on a bench with drunks and lunatics. Might have been better if they took me. Should have asked. I'm clearly not okay. What's worse, going nuts alone or handing yourself over to who knows what? Still no bus. My legs are going to give out. Rest of the walk, I try not to look back. I lock the door behind me. Home. I'm home. My castle. Everything should be fine here. Nothing weird happened on the way back. No one followed me. All that paranoia for nothing. Good. Fresh air did me some good. Now I can finally sit down and... No way. This has got to be a joke. Some sick joke. What else could it be? I should check the peephole. Nothing. No one's following me. It's all in my head. There's a shadow of a person there, though. Nobody would go this far just to mess with me. But before I can calm down, a new thought pops up. What if the danger isn't out there? What if it's inside? What if someone's already in the apartment? Armed with a shoehorn? I'm sorry, a shoehorn? That's not going to help you much, buddy. I run through the place, flipping on every light. My panic is like a tornado, spinning, pulling me in, impossible to stop. Of course, the apartment's empty. The only threat here is me. I drop to the floor and bury my face in my hands. Something's happening, something I don't understand. All this again. I drown in my own scattered thoughts. They buzz in my head like a huge traffic jam. The noise is driving me insane. My lungs feel smaller, I can't breathe, and in the chaos I see my own end. It goes on until I catch the sound of the wind. I focus on it. Slowly it drowns out my thoughts. The storm carries me off somewhere far. Somewhere no one can reach me. End of the demo. Thanks for playing. Yeah. Alright guys, that was Deep Pixel Melancholy. Interesting game. I'm not really one for visual novels, but I like a bit of mystery and it had some gameplay, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, so if you like this game, check out the link in the description below. It will be there. Unfortunately, the page to the Tiny Teams will not be there because it is no longer working. Dang it. But yeah. I will catch you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, have a great day, and peace out, guys. See ya.